of water buffaloes upstairs. I don't understand. There's so many sets of footsteps that like I don't know how a normal family of people could do this. Like even even if they were having a dance party. Let's say an entire family of 5 was having a dance party upstairs, it would not create as many footsteps and vibrations as this one thing is. I'm losing my marbles. Watch this. YouTube's on now. Oh. Alright, I'm here though. What's up, chat? Going on? Hello, hello. What's up? No, it couldn't be clothes dryer because my building has shared washer and dryer and I know where it is. It's like over there. It wouldn't be above me. Nobody. Feel starved if I get no terraria. So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking either terraria or palworld. And I know palworld might seem a little odd, but I feel like it's been forever since I've seen what that game looks like. And it might be cool to go take a look and take a peek at how much that game has changed. Because I don't have enough time this week to start anything new. I know Warframe had its big update, or had a big update of some sort this week.
Change, but the war never ends. Nothing here they come.
Terraria makes sense though, because we'd already played it a couple times. But yeah, I don't think we have anything. We don't have enough time to start anything new this week, because I'm only going to be here for a couple days, and then I'm going for like a week. So I saw an ad for it saying it's getting a big update, but I can't see anything online. Well, I know it got a big update like a year ago. You know? Gone for a week, why? I can't tell you. I'll tell you eventually. I'll tell you soon. Caps, thank you for 25 months. Liam Stanley, thank you for the 27 months. Teddy Panda, thank you for 300 bits. Killer Cat, thank you for the Fresh Prime. Turbo Mode, thank you for the 48 months. Yasko, thank you for the 19 months. Appreciate you, thank you. I don't think so, random.
Incoming.
I don't think so.
Not so fast.
Well, like, what, you mean tomorrow? In mid-season tomorrow? Wait, it's Overwatch mid-season tomorrow, right? I guess I would be here tomorrow. Just not at the start. I'd be here at like night. Maybe the middle of the afternoon at most. You know? But yeah, so. I was watching to not avoid spoilers, but I love the beat 'em up so much. Oh yeah, the Yakuza series.
Not today.
I got. This sucks because I can't say anything. Charlie, I'm thinking the 6 months. I appreciate it.
What's up?
Bots is going on a secret mission. Yeah, I already kind of spoiled the secret mission. Emong got a little cocky and started shit talking on stream that he was better than me at bowling. So I'm going into the mountains to train for a week and get my bowling skills up to snuff, and then challenging him to an on-stream bowling contest.
Not today.
Captain America, thank you for the 7 months. Unforeseen, thank you for the 34 months as well. Appreciate you, appreciate you. So, that's what I'm doing next week. You gotta come back to deadlock. Oh yeah, you caught me in Jonas' chat earlier.
Elephants upstairs, you can stream in peace. Love the content flash.
True thing for 10 months. Maybe.
Wow, 4 in a row.
What is Terraria? Goated fucking game. You'd have to just look it up yourself.
5. That's
Goated game. Kind of like a more pixelated, I guess pixelated Minecraft, sort of, but more. It's not as like Minecraft's a bit of more of a kids game, I guess. Right? Terraria, I would say, is like a little more serious because it's like big boss fights and a little bit spookier, you know. And it's more of a side scroller. Where do you get it? Steam. You probably get it on console too, but honestly, most games you just get it on Steam. You know. Terraria mid? You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth over there. All right. I looked over at I looked at TikTok chat for 1 fucking second. I see Terraria slander. You watch your mouth. Okay.
One down.
Bowling montage with epic copyrighted music.
Thank you for 37 months. I appreciate it. And Jody. Hello, thank you for 300 bits.
I respect the grind. Getting good at bowling takes big balls.
Double KO.
Not today.
So, fun fact, when I was like 14, I used to have my own bowling ball.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5.
I used to have my own little bowling ball when I was like 13, 14 years old. Actually, I think it's 13. Maybe I was 12. I was like somewhere in the range of 12 to 14 where I got, I had my own bowling ball. I used to go bowling like once a week. It was fun. What happened to it? It was at my grandparents' house somewhere. And just like every other thing at her house, I don't know where it's gone now. What do you mean Terraria speaking to Minecraft? You heard Minecraft cave noises? No, I have. I'm just saying, like,
Double KO.
Terraria, there's death around every corner.
3.
And then if you hit hard mode, it just goes crazy.
Wow.
Minecraft is kind of, you can mitigate a lot of that. Watch it, Willie, thank you for 28 months. Appreciated. Elon says he bowls overhanded. How are you going to prepare for that? I'm going to prepare by maximizing the most efficient technique, which is like rolling it between your legs. If you get really good at that, you can hit a strike every time. It's a forbidden technique. That's why they outlaw it in pro play. What happened to OW? Why did you quit OW? Overwatch had a bigger peak than Rivals. So, listen, I know that Overwatch mid-season's like tomorrow, and everyone's bored as shit waiting for that, but it must be real bad, because I've never had more people than I've had in the last week and a half begging me to play Overwatch. What in the world's going on over there? Is it that bad right now? What's up?
Got one.
Double KO.
What was BP S tier reasoning? Go to my YouTube version. I'm not going to go through every single tier list thing this entire day in stream. The YouTube version is on Flats 2. It is probably like 45 minutes long. Overwatch can't market? I don't think it's that. I mean, it's not really that. It's just like every game when it's like the beginning of, or after the beginning of the season, like you get to like towards the end of a middle season or end of end season. People get bored. I'm sorry to hear that, Jumbo. The thing is, though, things always get better with time. Things always get better with time, dude. Sometimes it feels hopeless, sometimes it feels helpless, but given enough time, everything comes around. Always does, no matter what. Saint the Pork thing, the Prime. Do you think, well, like, if you were ever in, like, elementary school, did you ever get, like, made fun of one day and you thought it was the end of the world? Guess what? Like, it's an hour later, a month later, a week later, a year later, that shit didn't matter. You moved on. You know? You scale that up for bigger things and you keep going. You know?
Incoming. Stick around.
Has Flats addressed the Overwatch 2 matchmaking drama YouTube comments? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's 3.
How is that even possible? That's gotta be bait, right? If it's not bait, how is that even possible?
Wow, 4 in a row.
Recent upload.
Not today.
What? You're not...
Double kill.
I said, how is that possible?
3.
And you responded with recent upload. Well, yeah, no shit. I know that I uploaded recently.
Wow,
I asked you a
4 in
question.
row. 5. That's amazing.
Nothing personal.
A drama in the comment section about what was said or not said yesterday. Said about what?
Stick around.
That how the matchmaker works? We talked about how the matchmaker works. I'm confused. We literally posted a video on it. What's the point? Is that making sense? The silver teammate?
Wow,
What about the
4 in
silver
a
teammate?
row. 5. That's amazing. 6 in a row. Way to go.
I feel like if it's this much of, if it's this hard to drag it out of you, I feel like it's not worth it. I feel like it should be super easy. What was he saying?
Not today.
Bit about the silver teammate was edited out of YouTube. Okay.
Double kill. That's
And?
3. Wow, 4 in a row.
3 in a row.
What?
Incoming.
But Yep, sometimes if we just go over the same thing multiple times and we're talking about it with chat, things get cut down to keep the flow going.
Double kill. That's 3.
Isn't that how things
Wow, 4
work?
in a row. 5.
I'm
That's
confused.
amazing.
Got one.
What? Yeah, but... What?
Double kill.
Stick around.
That's 3.
So wait, hang on. Hang on, let me get this straight. The drama is that a YouTube video was an edited version of the stream. I just want to be sure I've got that correct. Oh boy. Do I have something mind-blowing to go through?
Incoming. Not so fast.
That's tough.
Nothing personal.
But it edits out parts where you misspeak? You mean parts where we're running through it and being like, what does this mean? And then talking about it and then coming to a conclusion and then going, oh, okay, I understand. And then moving on to the thing? You didn't get to see the process of
Got one.
how
Double
that
kill.
works?
Stick around.
That's the drama?
3.
3 down.
Man, we real bored. We real bored, huh? No, okay. Alright, no, I know it's not you. That's a bad sign. That's how bored we are? That's big bored. That's big bored. Really. Very bored day. Crusher thing in the prime. Appreciated. I feel like I need to go look now. I feel like that's entertaining. Hang on. I need to go see myself. The editor has edited out the part where chat corrects Flats on his misunderstanding the article, and he yells at chat to listen. This clip you can clearly see he originally says enemy diamond, and chat says teammate. What? Yeah, but it's about having it's about having a diamond and a silver on the same team. Which means the enemy will also have a silver and a diamond on the same team. That's what roll delta is.
Here they come.
flats. I hit GM in
What?
Season 0 and recently came
I don't
back
know.
to the game. I got banned cause my rank decayed and
Yo!
in bronze now and am being report for smurfing.
That's tough. That's tough. Hey, I tried to do my part and said something about it. But people said, streamer, stop advocating for smurfing. Hey, take it up with them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, though. That genuinely fucking blows, man. Popper, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I don't know why that didn't pop up. Amora, thank you for the super chat, though. I hope you figure it out. Bertha Weiser, thank you for the prime. Ben, thank you for the prime. Appreciate both of you. Thank you. No, yeah, dead serious retro. That is what it is.
Double kill.
Yeah. How dare you, random? How dare you have a fucking job? How dare you have a fucking job? That's crazy.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing. 6 in a row. Way to go.
Target, come back here.
How dare you? Wait till they figure out how every game gets uploaded. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now that the flyer meta is over, I'm realizing it's never not been a poke meta in Rivals. There was a dive meta.
Come back here.
There was a dive meta for a few weeks.
Double kill.
Got one.
That's 3.
Another one off my list.
Has there been a dedicated
Wow,
brawl?
4 in a row.
No. But I don't even know if brawl really works in this game anyways.
Not so fast.
What would you run as a brawl comp in this game? Thing? Strange is like the closest I could think of, but even that is like a little bit of a stretch. Magic, BP, Wolf, Iron Fist, Fantastic would all fit. Bucky, I guess, would fit too, actually. And then you'd probably need like... Well, you don't have a speed boosting support, really. So you'd have to be like... Invis Cloak or Luna or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know if it really would.
One down.
Pretty much just poke, dive, and flyers comp, which is a subset of poke. Well, yeah, I don't think brawl exists in this game. There's not enough.
Double kill.
Thor, I guess, but like, yeah, I guess that would be fair. Yeah, that'd be in there.
That's 3.
The closest thing to brawl in this game would be goats. So you run like triple tank, triple support, and then like spawn hold. That's like the closest thing you'd get to brawl in this game.
6 in a row. Way
Ocean thing in 6
to
months.
Wow, already 6 months. Time flies.
It did.
Here they come.
See. No, Venom. Hulk is the same thing. Even though just because it's a melee character, I don't think it's brawl.
Double kill.
Target neutralized.
Storm speed boost? I don't know if that really counts. It's like, what, 5% or something like that? I'm also trying to contact that one pro BP player, so I'll see how that goes. Alright, sounds good.
Nothing personal.
Double kill.
Back from your meeting? Oh, I was wondering... You know what's funny? I saw a thing, and it saw hidey hole, and I checked ours, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it's bugged. Oh, well. That makes more sense now. Are BP and Magic brawl or dive? I'd say BP is dive for sure. Magic is both.
Nothing personal.
Although I'd argue more brawl than dive, but both.
Double kill.
Thoughts on bands in bronze and silver? I understand why they didn't have it, but honestly, I can't see a really good argument for letting people not have bans in it, other than not wanting like brand new players not to get to play stuff. You know?
What do you think about reworking some support alts? I feel like it's nonsensical having each support alt being a Zen alt for like 10 seconds, which for me makes the game stale and unfun for both everyone in the game.
I say nah, because they're going to release more characters anyways, right? So why worry about reworking when you can just release more? You know? Just release like 3 more supports that have different support alts, and then now you have a diverse cast where you have multiple support alts sitting around. Counter something the prime. Appreciated.
Incoming. Not so fast. Target neutralized.
Mm. I'm tired of double Luna with Luna Loki. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Nothing personal.
You're not wrong on that one. But
Wow, 4 in a row.
Stick around.
there's no easy answer, okay?
Amazing.
So, like, alright, now that Twitch Rivals is over, right? And I took yesterday off, so I didn't get to tell you guys about it. But now that Twitch Rivals is over, did you guys understand what I was hinting at the other day? Remember when I was hinting before Twitch Rivals? I was hinting at to you guys that this game's casual era is definitely over. And I was also hinting at the fact that, unfortunately, we're going to come to the point where we're going to realize that, just like with every other hero shooter that's ever existed, people fall behind, and you can't balance for people that no longer play the game, right? And so, you have all of these, this past weekend, all of these more casual streamers, you know, maybe hit GM Season 1, at best, right? Come back to the game after not playing since Season 1 or Season 1.5. And I hope they had fun. I think every team tried to do their best to make sure they had fun. But you could tell they were frustrated on how bad they were getting rolled. You know? Just say Aspen? I wasn't talking about Aspen at all. Not even a little bit. Aspen did fantastic. Someone like Aspen can hop in and be fine because she still plays Overwatch every single day. So, like, there's no problem in that department. But, like, you see some of the people that maybe haven't played in a long time now going up against these absolute demons who haven't played, or sorry, that have been playing for the last 6 months. And they think there's going to be an easy answer where they just swap characters. And there's no swap to make to save them from getting triple headshot, you know? Do you have fun during Twitch Rivals? For me in your shoes, I would have been absolutely miserable. I always enjoy stuff like that because it's a bit of a challenge, right? It's a bit of a challenge because it challenges me, one, as a player mechanically and mentally. It challenges me as a teammate to keep their morale up, but also, like, teach them and try to help them win. And 3, it also gives you perspective on, like, what is good versus what isn't. So, for example, right, the first day of Twitch Rivals, like, the scrimming, everyone's running Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, right? Then after they got to play for a few days, a lot of that stuff's either getting banned and they don't know what to do, right? Like, they're like, and, like, you had to be trying different stuff, like figuring out what you should ban. You have to think outside the box. You don't think, like, okay, we're loading in. Yep, we ban BP, we ban Emma Frost, and then we're good to go, right? Like, you ban, like, the strongest characters, but, like, no, like, the strongest characters weren't even popping off, you know? Fire Dragon thing, the Prime. So, I enjoy it because it challenges me to play and think in a totally different way. But I'd be lying to you if I said that I enjoy getting my absolute ass kicked multiple hours in a row. You know? Fargo said this game's gotten so boring with the sustain that it's gotten unstreamable. I wouldn't say unstreamable, but he's correct, though, that the sustain is insane. And the reason why the sustain is insane is because people get better at the game. And so, for example, right, when the game comes out, a 12-second Luna ult is insane, but, like, maybe 7 seconds of the Luna ult is actually useful. Now people use the full 12 seconds. And then if you do the Loki clone, right, you clone Luna, and then you sit there as the second Luna for, like, the 14 seconds that's available as the clone, and then you ult in the last second, and then you delay it out another 12 seconds because it won't despawn you back to being the not, like, back to Loki during the Luna ult. So you get to play as Luna for like 24 seconds, which means you get a second snowflake, which means you get the second freeze. Your clap gets big.
Here they come.
Piercing damage and piercing heals through your entire team, right? So people get used to it, people get good at it, right? And the people that haven't been playing as much don't know all those mid-maxes, and they still think like I'll give you an example. This is how I have to explain it to you. The people that were playing in Season 1 and that were pretty good in Season 1 and that all stopped playing don't know how big of a threat Magneto is to Cloak and Dagger. They don't know. You know that development came later, right? Like, that was like Season 1, top 500 level status players were doing that. Season 1.5 is around the point where it started to become more well-known, but nobody was really doing it yet because they didn't know how. Plus, they changed Cloak, so you were able to go, like, much faster, and it was harder to hit her, right? Season 2 is where it basically became, oh, we have a Magneto, they have a Cloak and Dagger, kill her every single time. So all of these players never even figured it out. They don't even know that exists. So I felt bad for poor Tina, who hops in and is trying to pop cloak ults in front of a Magneto and is literally getting one shot every single time and has no idea what they're doing wrong. What do you do? Because you can't tell them to never ult, right? You have to tell them, like, you have to wait for me to coordinate with you. I have to save my bubble for you. Your timing has to be perfect. You should ult also in cloak form, not dagger form. That way you can fade at the end, right? There's a lot of things. A lot of little things. You know what I mean? Tina was raging against Necros because you got pulled 5 times in that one round. It was tough. And that was a good example where I personally was like, I think we can beat Necros team even with him on the Spider-Man. And the reason I thought that was because Spider-Man's not very good. And they have to put do so many things just to get 1 kill, right? And I was like, I personally can keep myself from dying a good amount of times, right? But for them, they couldn't figure it out at all. You know what I mean?
Got one.
By the way, Shinryuken, thank the fresh tier 1, appreciate you, and 1 boost, thank the prime. Did you ever figure out what was up the double wolf grab? Yeah, I went back and watched the VOD. I don't think they were bug. I don't think they were bug abusing. It was a bug though. It was 100% a bug. That got used, but it wasn't. I don't believe it was on purpose.
That's 3.
I don't believe it was on purpose. At least from the VOD, it didn't look it. But it was 1000% a bug because you can't double grab.
Got one.
Tina just wanted to be a trusted sidekick. I think Tina did great. I think Tina did fantastic.
Double kill.
Here they come.
It does. I wouldn't say, it does wear on you a little bit though. It does wear on you a little bit in a lot of these kind of tournaments where, like, you kind of have to tell them like what to do, but they don't like the answer. You know what I mean? I'll give you a good example. We were sometimes talking about like DPS picks, on like what DPS picks should be picked. And not to be rude, but sometimes they would just be like, no, I don't, like, I want to do this instead. And I'm like, okay, you can, but like, just so you know, it's going to be very hard. And then if it doesn't work out, like, you know, they get quiet and work out, and it's like, that's tough. You can't force them to play whatever they like. But like, for me, it's conflicting. Because like, if you want to get in and have fun, and we want to just fucking vibe, and we want to take this tournament as good as we can, but we're going to have a good time with it, I'm in. But like, you know, if you're like, look at me and you're like, I want to win, tell me how to win.
Got one.
And then I tell you how to win, and then you go, no, I think we can do it a different way. And it's like, well, I'm not trying to have an ego here, but I've been doing this for many, many years, and I can tell you right now, you're not going to get away with that. You know? And I think a good example was that last game where we played against Necros team, and I pulled out the Wolf. Right? Because I knew how strong Wolf was going to be with the Phoenix team up. And I basically had to go, I'm not playing my main role. I'm sorry. Even if I'm not going to be the best player on this role, I'm going to make the correct pick. And the correct pick will win us the game. And it did. That's what happened. You know? But it's also the correct pick because I know how to play it. Not because I'm good at it, but because I know how it plays fundamentally, you know? Maybe he's scared to talk about J3 popping off. What are you talking about? Dude, I was talking to Jay after for a bunch. Dude, we actually got to catch up. And he was talking about how good our team was, and like, he was like, dude, I thought we were gonna lose. Like, that hook was actually like a miracle. And I was like, nah, you guys were crazy. I'm not afraid to talk about. Jay? What? You must not know us. It's not egotistical if you're right. I know, but like,
Nothing personal. Here they come.
if somebody says to you like I felt bad sometimes, you know, where it's like,
Another one off my list.
you know, sometimes like, oh, like, let's do this, or oh, let's ban this, and I'm like, no, like, straight up just no. And it's like, why? And it's like, well, because that's just not gonna work. And you know what I mean? Like, there's no point. You know what I mean? But yeah. My only one thing, the Moxie and Kefri's team was just unbalanced. I mean, I can tell you how that went. Alright. Fuck it. Now that it's over. So, I actually got consulted, quote unquote, I guess is a good way to put it, like, many times, which is a little frustrating, because I got asked, like, many times through DMs, and, like, I did a couple calls, like, basically, like, how do we make this tournament good? Like, how do we make it fair? And I basically was like, if you saw the XQC tournament, basically copy-paste that. That was a very good tournament. Very, very good. And so, basically, the way you should do it is you make a spreadsheet, and then you have, like, you have to, when you choose your players, choose, like, 6 really good players for captains, 6 really good players to play, 6 okay but good players for round 2, and then everybody else for the last 3 rounds, right? And then go through all those people, find their peak rank, and be like, Celestial Peak Season 2, and then list their top 3 heroes. And then put it in a spreadsheet, and then put boxes, and be like, these people are required first round picks. I did a tier list earlier, you should definitely go check it out. You go through the list, and you go, here are the required first round draft picks, so the captains are forced to pick from like the first spot, right? And then you do a snake draft, where, like, let's say you pick last out of the really good players, you get to pick first out of, like, the pretty good players, right? They didn't do any of that. That's not true. They did some of it. It did like 30%. What they did was they put everyone's names into a spreadsheet and put a Marvel Rivals tracker link, and that's it. So all the people that were in the really good category were all over the place. So, like, for example, if you were Celestial in Season 1, you were in the same tier as someone who's Celestial in Season 3. And it was off the tracker link. There was no heroes listed. So, like, 80% of the pool was support players. So nobody knew who was, like, off-rolling or main role. And then if you click on their link, a lot of times the names don't match. So, like, let's say someone's name is, like, the streamer, let's say it's like let's say it was Aspen, right? And it's like, it says Aspen, and then the account Aspen uses in game was like, I don't know, marathon sprinter, you know? And then you open up the tabs and you're like, fuck, who the fuck's marathon sprinter again, right? And if it's people you don't know, because a lot of these people in the tournament are not known, right? You're like looking through and you're looking back to the spreadsheet, and then you're looking back to the tracker and you're like, wait, who the fuck did I just click on? Because it's just a bunch of fucking names all on a list, right? I Aspen. Oh, we don't mind me using your name as an example. I was trying to think of someone. And so we were going through the list. I'm trying to figure out who's what, and I can't figure it out because I'd click on like 4 or 5 people in a row, and then their names don't even match. Like, there was one that was like, that was in the tournament, was like Goonette. I'm like, who the fuck is Goonette? You know, like trying to figure it out, looking back and forth. I'm like, shit, was that a support player? Was that a DPS player? I couldn't figure it out at all. By the way, Monty, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, thank you. But that actually wasn't the bad part for me personally. The part that I got annoyed at was, if you don't know, when you use Marvel Rivals Tracker, 2 things. 1, not everyone's profile is public, and number 2, after you go through about 5 or 6 names, the website crashes. So I hit a point where I could not scout any of my future teammates because you have a minute to draft, and the people that were like running the thing said like you have a minute, but like I was like, hey, just so you know, I can't look at anything anymore. And they're like, oh, we'll go through it for you. And I was like, okay, sure. And so like I had them like in my 1 minute timer, like opening profiles and clicking through for me. And then on my second round of that snake draft, I'm like, can you look at so-and-so for me? And they're like, sure. And then they put them on my team. I'm like, wait, no, wait, hello? And then they just like moved on from me. And I'm like, wait, no, I didn't draft them. I was looking for... And so like they had to like back up the draft again to come back to me. And I'm like, dude, like...
Incoming!
I'm also going off of like season 1 trackers, man. Like, I don't know who plays what. And obviously, like, there was a lot of support players. I actually, you know what? You want to know something funny? I found out later. You know, Casey was a support player. Casey, who was playing tank for us and filling the entire time on tank, was a support player. I was like, wait, you were actually goated.
For thinking that the top-tier DPS players had a huge advantage compared to other teams, since low-tier players aren't good at the game, so they're more or less forced to play support, and then get bullied by the DPS players. And it's harder to carry if you're not a DPS players.
Kind of. I think there is ways to mitigate it. But I think the biggest problem genuinely was, the difference between like they would count people who were season 1 Celestial as the same as season 3 Celestial, and you couldn't get through like the list. You couldn't figure out who was what and who was where, you know. And Giku, thank you the fresh one. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, Casey was super calm. They played fantastic. I think the only reason we won the match versus Necros was because we had them on solo tank, and I was able to be like, okay, I am free. I can do this. Tycoon kept his Moon Knight locked for the losers bracket, and Boger was pissed at him for not playing Moon Knight. Oh, I don't know. I mean, our team definitely tried our best, at least to what I would say. Like, everyone played really well and did their absolute hardest, like their best, but I did feel a little bad, like, realizing halfway through that I drafted 4 support players, you know? And I'm like, ah, shit, like, it's not like I had many options. Because I remember when it came down to, like, the last pick. Oh, actually, you know what? Honestly, I think I should be able to say one more thing. There was a Sleepy initiated a trade to me, that we got shut down on because it was a quote mid-tier player for a low-tier player, but both of them hadn't played since season 1. It wouldn't have made a fucking difference, and we would have got a DPS player.
That's 3.
And I was like, what? Like, and I didn't even get to see any of this. Like, we made a trade, and then we messaged them like, yeah, we're gonna make this trade. And then they were like, yeah, we don't think we should make this trade because you're gonna make the teams unbalanced.
That's amazing.
It would not have made the teams unbalanced at all. Just throwing it out there, you know? Yo, Cerberus, thank you for the membership for 20 months, by the way. Appreciate you. But yeah, I don't know. This sounds familiar. It does sound a little familiar. I don't know. I tried to give a bunch of feedback to make sure it was good, and overall, I think it was really good. It was much better than the first one, clearly, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of flamed them like right at the start of the draft. I was like, this is bullshit, guys. Like this, this is lazy. You shouldn't have done that. Like when they just like put all the tracker links in, I'm like, guys, someone should have sat down here for an hour and wrote down every single player's peak rank for peak season and top 3 heroes. Like, it wasn't that hard. This was lazy. Like, this was just someone copy and pasting it and putting it in a spreadsheet. Like, come on. And then they were like, well, what can we do to fix it now? And I'm like, well, considering my draft pick is next, nothing. But yeah. That was actually fun. I feel bad. That was actually why I ended up taking Aspen right away, is because my thing came on the clock while I was still chatting with them, and I didn't get a chance to look at anyone, and I looked at the list, I recognized nobody, and I go, Aspen's good. Give me Aspen. Like, that was my immediate just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna go through this list, fuck it. I think I clicked on one person and I saw it was a GM1. I thought it was GM Peak Season 1, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Give me Aspen.
You got me into Rivals and playing Mag. Goated streamer.
But I was also towards the back of the pack, so.
Funniest content.
Yo, Grizzly. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Much love, dude. No, obviously can't go wrong. It was a good pick. I stand by it. But like, that's what I mean. It's just like, I think most people were really confused and didn't really know what to do. Because there's a lot of people that were not players of Rivals / Overwatch at all. Like, they were like, honestly, it was a lot of Valorant streamers. I don't know if you guys noticed. It was like, it was like 70% Valorant streamers, which is a little odd. Don't know how that happened.
Not so fast.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
Actually, wait, I just realized, why was it 70% Valorant streamers? I feel like you could have pulled tons of Rivals people and Overwatch people, and then a bunch of people from like outside of those games, you know? A lot of Minecraft streamers too. Really? Who are the Minecraft streamers?
Here they come.
Half your team had offline TV people on too? Oh, true. 5up and Kara? Wait, 5up's a Minecraft player? Aspen was playing Minecraft in between. True. That was kind of based. Honestly, I should have done the same thing.
One down.
Yeah, 5up was crazy. I did not realize that guy was a Minecraft streamer. That guy was nuts. Maybe they thought it'd be more balanced if 70% didn't play the game. No, and I agree. I honestly I would rather a more chill tournament like that, like more like lower power level, if that makes sense. It was just like the setup, like the reason why like the teams I think ended up the way they did, that's what I was trying to tell you. Because like for example, we ended up with 4 support players, you know, and just like and like teams knew we had 4 support players, so they just banned all, like, I think Abe could only really play like 2 or 3 characters, so they just banned all of his characters every time, and I was like, because like they weren't gonna, like a lot of teams would try to ban out the best player, right? Like I couldn't really get banned out because like I have a pretty deep hero pool in this game, so they just decided like fuck it, let's just ban out that guy. And I was like, oh no.
Come back here.
Double KO.
You think they could have got more smaller rival streamers even if they aren't partnered streamers? I mean, I think for an event like this, it was probably better to be more casual, like outside of the game. But like, I was just pointing out the fact that like, why was so many Valorant people? But that wasn't really the point. The point was like, the only big gripe I had with it was the draft. That was the only gripe that I had with it, and I was sort of annoyed because obviously I had a little bit more investment after being asked about it multiple times. And then like literally hopping on a couple calls and like basically giving them a bunch of tips on how they can make it better and make sure it's more balanced, and then proceeded to not take them, you know. Also, the draft should have been done live on the first day. It would have been more hype to do it live as part of the show, but they did it like in secret like a week before. But like we weren't allowed to talk about it, or they weren't allowed to announce our teams, I guess. So that's why like nobody practiced till the day before. No, they weren't done live. By the way, yo, Scorpion, thank you for the super chat. Invitational when? You better make one. Absolutely not. I'm good. I would rather
not today.
Never play again than than host a tournament. I'll help with one. Like I'll be a part of one, but I won't. I'm not hosting my own. Fuck that.
5. That's amazing.
Another one off my list. Here they come.
Yo, what's up, Beth? Hello. I have a feeling.
Personal.
I don't know if the feeling is correct.
Double KO.
Is this the day? I saw there was a bunch of new stuff. Is today the day of now it's time to go give it a try? Or should I wait a little longer? I wouldn't do it like today. But like, is it time? It is time? Alright. So, alright.
Got one.
No, but it's time. Okay. Okay, cool. So do I have... So if I wait like a week, is that fine? Because I'm not going to be here this week. So I leave Thursday, and I'm gone for about a week, and then I'm back. Is that good? Is that a good time?
Here they come.
Or a little longer. Where am I going?
Got one.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you where I'm going.
Not so fast.
Can't tell you. Bowling trip in the mountains. Oh, true. Bowling trip in the mountains. China? No, I will tell you I'm not going to China. I did get an offer to go to China, though. It was actually... It's actually a bit of a ridiculous offer. They really wanted me to go to China, but I have too much going on right now. I really got too much, and I wasn't confident I'd get a passport rushed in time. So, yeah. No, I'm not traveling outside the country. I'm going to the mountains to train in bowling.
One down.
Also, like, that's a big trip. Traveling. I haven't traveled internationally since I was like 10 years old or 13 years old. And to go international to China by myself, that's a big trip, you know?
That's 3.
Yeah, I fly like 7 hours, 6 hours domestically, and I'm clawing at the windows to let me off the plane. 18 hours, dude, you'd have to probably sedate me and put me in the back, you know? Wait, sir, because I have a bunch of travel with someone. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that too. It'll all make sense soon. But like this week, I'm just like omega busy, and then I'm gone for like a week, and then everything opens back up. Everything will open up after that. Left your passport on a plane? That's tough. How could you pass up China? Opportunity of a lifetime. Work shit will always be there. It's not work shit.
Not today.
That's the point. Like if it was just work shit, I'd, you know, but it's not. I would feel like you'd chuck missiles in bowling. No, I go for the through the legs strat. You know what I mean? Like the. Yo, brother, on the TikTok side, I know you're enthusiastic, but like, can you stop spamming it? It's kind of a lot. The granny roll. Yeah, if you get the granny roll and you master it, it's peak technique.
Incoming.
London, UK, and Germany for Gamescom. Wait, when's Gamescom?
Not so fast.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
I don't actually know when Gamescom is.
Amazing.
3 down.
Isn't it like in August? I feel like that's when it was last year. Can I golf? I haven't golfed in years. It's mid-August? Ah.
Not today.
I guess it is that time of year where there's a bunch of
Double KO.
cons and stuff like that. And it's in Germany, right? Go from London, UK, right to Germany. Jesus. You travel, like, probably more than anyone I know
Double KO.
Got
these
one.
days. The granny roll, you know a good player.
Incoming.
You start knowing a good player and their role. We're talking about bowling. I don't know if I missed the joke. That said, though, all right. Here's the plan for today. Ready? 1, I need to go turn my AC down because it's actually hot as shit in here for some reason. 2, I gotta spectate. We can vote. No, actually, you know what? No voting. This is a dictatorship.
Flats, when you go
Wait,
and
what's
lose
this
to
one?
Imong in bowling, if you somehow get a strike, can you do the Wii Sport animation where they kinda just T-pose and spin around mid-jump? It'd be pretty funny, I bet.
Okay, maybe I'll let you vote. All right. Crap, I have your other one in here from the other day. Should I just do the new one? Is the new one better?
Here they come.
I'll do the new one then. He will climb the tallest peak carrying a golden bowling ball, and once he reaches the summit, he must balance atop it and reciting the entire screenplay of Kingpin backwards. Only then will be granted the master role, which will be used to challenge Emong. Yep. That is actually true. Oh my god, wait, what is this? Oh my god, it's the classic photo of a screen. Alright, I got a good one. Alright, chat, I got a little spectating we're gonna do. Well, hang on, let me first go turn my AC down because it is warm in this room. Then we will go.
Here they come. Incoming!
All right. Chat, since I'm preparing to be gone for a few days, we need to stock up with some content. Okay? Since we need to stock up a bit, tasked crap and retro with grabbing me some stuff.
Oh, chatters and flats. I got a new poo installed last night. I replaced my 3070 with a 5070T. It's already a beast, let's go.
Oh yeah, they go 300 bits. I appreciate it. Also, am I crazy or did the TTS sound like you installed the new poo? Yo, money with another 5. Give it. Hey. Thank you, money. Appreciate you. Hey, give yourself a sub so you don't get blasted with that. You're giving out 5 subs, you're not even getting yourself one. Give yourself one, dude.
Tournaments like Ignite, I was always wondering.
Yo, thank you for the super chat. I don't know if Ignite has a console version. I actually don't know the answer to that. Upper mouse thing the prime. Also, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean this with as much respect as I can possibly say. There it is. There's the first one. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that way you don't get blasted with ads. Console, unfortunately, is not treated as a competitive platform. It is more casual platform. If you want to be a competitive gamer, you pretty much have to be on PC. It's unfortunately the reality that has come with it over the years. So, not saying there won't be console tournaments, but in my own personal experience, working with console tournaments has been, or watched the experience of console tournaments has not been good. Just the caliber of players, just not that they're bad, like they're good mechanically, just they're kind of assholes, like way worse than PC. I know that probably sounds terrible if you've never seen it yourself, and you're like, oh my god, you're just trying to shit on console players. No, I played console for like 19 years actually. I'm just saying, I've seen other creators run tournaments in the past and make exceptions to make sure that console gets to play, and those console players have caused the biggest problems every time, day in and day out. The J3 tournament was a good example of like the worst one I've ever seen. Like, that one was horrible. And I was not even involved. I was just a spectator on the sidelines. And I was like, God damn, that was fucked. So, also, Bruno Man, thank the Prime.
Spectated that one guy who played both mouse/keyboard and controller. Does that count?
No, definitely doesn't. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate it. All right, chat. I'm going away this week for about a week. So because I'm going away, I got to make sure I got some content farmed up for you guys. And with that being said, I tasked Crap with going and finding me some of the deepest bronze of the bronze in the codes that we have submitted through Discord. And he found this one. And the guy's name is Tim1. I already am expecting at least one fall off the map. Uses Emma Frost and Thing, and said, hey Flats, big fan. This will probably be the best bronze games you have ever since. This will probably be the best bronze game you have ever since. We got steamrolled the first game because we weren't really focusing on the right things. And we played bad. So when it's our turn to push point, we locked in and steamrolled them when we were on point, and in overtime, we low-key got cooked by their comp first match and won. I still want some advice for how to play tank well. We're starting off strong. And then this is their profile. They have 15 wins out of 35 matches played. Which isn't horrendous, but it ain't good. That said, let's roll. And they did say they locked in. Oh, it was the custom game. I'm like, what the fuck? I got shit on, but it was the tournaments and the customs. Oh, his name isn't Tim1. His name literally is My Name is Tim1. My space name is space Tim1. All right, I guess. Fuck it.
The right heroes could make all the difference. They'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Spectating bronze thing / Emma. How?
4.
All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. I'm going to be appalled if there's somehow a way that you can be bad at Thing, and even in bronze, because playing Thing is, it can get intricate, right? There's a lot of things you can do, like playing the anti-dive and how to play aggressive with your ult and stuff like that. But like, as long as you just hold right click and jump, you got like 80% of it.
1.
See, playing a little close, but I know this sounds stupid, but I'd actually like to see nothing but the right clicks. Like, they're actually left clicking too much. Yeah, you literally just want to right click only, like literally at all times. Like, literally don't stop. You're dead. It might be a delayed death, but it's coming. It's a delayed death. Your supports somehow actually kept you alive. I'm in awe. You're still dying. Just maybe a big delay on the death? Okay, there it is. I'm actually in awe that your supports kept you alive that long. How did they? Your two supports might be the best 2 bronze support players I've ever seen. The fact that they kept you alive that long. And then you insta-swap Emma. Alright. You know, if you recognize that you're playing against Groot, so you're not gonna play Thing, I'm gonna give you good credit. Most players don't recognize that, even in higher ranks.
Hold up. Will ever do a magic spectate again? Do you think she is maxed out?
There's like How many heroes in the rosters now? And there's a lot more that are coming. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. That's all I got. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, dude. Much love, much love. Okay.
I was fine, but thank
so, the question is, are you going to use the diamond form as the movement ability? Chat, over under. So there's nothing wrong with pushing their tanks back and doing a little damage, but I want to see you not just shoot at tanks here if possible. And you're dead. Okay. You know, I'm actually not even gonna get on you that much, because I know you were trying to touch. You know, you were trying to get some things done. I would have liked to see a diamond form. I would have liked some effort. There wasn't a whole lot of effort put in there. You kind of just shot at their penny a little bit, then got distracting and got walled off and died. But I'm gonna give you a minute. All right, I'm giving you a little leeway just because of the swap, because you went from thing against root. I'm assuming you kind of know some stuff. I'm gonna let you cook. Can you grab him? Can you grab him? Did you even make an attempt? My brother in Christ, there ain't no motherfucking way I just watched you pop your diamond form on a Wolverine 2 inches from your nose, and you did not even attempt to grab him. You didn't even attempt, you just canceled it? What? Yo, hello?
We are undefeatable!
I know you dodged the Wolverine ult, although I don't know if that was intended. But like, hey, that's your 15-second cooldown. You gotta make use of it. So this would actually be a fat ult right here. Although you're playing a little too scared. You keep reloading after like, yo, hey, can you stop reloading after firing for 2 seconds? It's pissing me off. Okay, can you relax? Okay, all right, now it's getting on my fucking nerves. All right, you're trying to make me mad now? All right, you really trying to piss me the fuck off. All right, this was a horrible ult. Oh my goodness, brother. You had like 9 good opportunities to ult before. Their BP just walked into it. That's phenomenal. So the reason you could have ulted before is they were all stacked like on that corner swinging you. Yep, pop your diamond form. Any diamond form users? Hello? Yo, you got the reaction time of my fucking grandma when it's fucking 11 p.m. at night and she's stuck up watching, I don't know, what do old people watch at night? I don't know. It's too late at night that they can't even fucking see what's happening in front of them. That was the slowest reaction to someone dying I've seen in a long time. Get it to fuck together. Hey, QVC. Oh, dude, is QVC still around?
And now there's hellfire to pay.
I didn't even know QVC's still around. George Lopez? Half of you guys are from the 90s. You're aging yourselves right now. You gotta relax. Okay, there's no way you just pop diamond form to walk back, right? You know what? You actually slammed someone. I'm somewhat happy you did that, but very concerning just walking out and popping it. Sure. All right, now what? Now what are you gonna do? Why are you hiding so far back all the time? Yo, you're kind of playing like a little bit of a bitch right now. All right, at least you actually know how to shoot the diamond thing. I'd like to see you keep shooting at the penny though, because she's isolated. Oh my god, okay, I understand why you're not doing that. You do not have the mechanics, my friend. The mechanics are not home. So you should have been at 100 charge and kept your 100 charge about 90 times over by now. What are you doing? Why did you just diamond? Hello? Brother, I can promise you right now, whenever you guys are getting cooked that you were talked about, it ain't because you're calm. Because it's you. You getting cooked because you. Could have probably tried to shield up yourself up, but you're dead anyways. It's whatever. So big things. Your left click fucking sucks. Your mechanics are somewhere around the range of either a green apple or a smashed walnut. 3. Your diamond form. Horrible use so far. You've slammed one person, and even that one, I'm not even sure if you did that on purpose. 4. Ult usage. Atrocious. Had multiple opportunities to get multiple people and swing on them really, really hard. I think you used it and got, what, one person, it was a ulting penny. So, their Wolverine commits really hard. Good time to pop diamond form and give him that little down boy in treatment. Okay, you actually kicked him into the wall. Nice. And there you go. Hey, kick.
This is
That was actually going so well.
I'm back.
But for some reason, you
And now
panic
there's
ult into their
hellfire
team.
to
Like,
pay.
I want you to literally look at this before you go to bed at night. Okay? I want to say in some reality, God himself spawned in this game and said, you will not die, and give you immortality. What is this ult gonna do? No, like seriously, what would it have done? Where you would have pulled these 3 people into you and done like a little bit of damage to them, and then they would have walked at you, and then at some point you would have, like, once the effect wore off, even though it was the most perfect ult of all time, your entire team's what, all the way back here? They would have eventually walled you, and then eventually God would have went home, and you would have got nothing. So like, even if I could have given you immortality, that would have been the worst ult that you could have done. Like, it literally would have done nothing, no matter what. Period.
The enemy has arrived. I'm back. And now there's hellfire
Unfortunately.
to pay.
Alright, now what? Now what's the play? I know what the play is, chat. Everybody say it with me. It's staggering time, staggering time. Everybody walk towards the point and die. Staggering time, staggering time. It's time to walk up and die. Oh, you might be like, but Flats, they haven't died yet. Oh, give it a sec. You gotta remember, everything in bronze is just in slow motion, so it's coming. You just gotta give it a sec.
Next time. Just
Gotta give it a sec. Actually, their Psylocke just went crazy. Alright. Their Psylocke actually just killed their entire team. If the Psylocke doesn't kill their entire team, you probably die there. But, I just want you to know, you didn't really contribute anything to that. Luckily, your Psylocke just went crazy. Yeah, I just realized your Psylocke is, like, literally doing the same damage as both of their DPS combined. And their BP is just fucking clueless. Just jumped in 1v6. Oh, good shield it. You actually shielded it. And then Invisal. So I want to point this out real quick. Somebody earlier said that this guy is 10 times better than the bronze Emma from like 2 or 3 months ago. And I completely agree. And that should be a little bit of an indicator for you of how good at this player base is getting at the game and how fast they're getting at it. Or how fast they're getting good at it. I'll give you an example. This game is speed run. So in my opinion, this game is player base and player level has already reached where I would say 2018 Overwatch is. So like what everyone knew about 2018 Overwatch, we're already there right now. I think it's hyper accelerated with things like TikTok and YouTube videos. Social media gaming was not as mainstream in 2016, 2017. It just started to hit mainstream in 2018 with the start of Fortnite, and I wouldn't say Overwatch was in that. So the player base has gotten so good so fast. So if you saw someone that was playing in season 1 or season 0 and they came back tomorrow to play, they would get fucking cooked.
Controlling me. Only 60 seconds left.
No kick? I think, did you cancel your diamond form again? Yeah, why are you canceling your damage resistance extreme high damage melee form? Stop doing that. You're pissing me off. You've done that like 6 times. Yo, stop fucking doing that. Your kick is on literally like a 1.5 second cooldown. I want you to slam or a kick, slam, kick, kick like 3 times. Stop it. Jesus. All right, throw a shield out so your team doesn't die while you go touch the point. Okay, no shield. All right, that's risky. So a shield out at some point. No shield. Okay. So instead of throwing a shield in front of you to give yourself more damage resistance, you could survive longer. You decided to pop diamond form right away, which, granted, you get a kill off of it, but if you had shielded, you wouldn't be 100 HP about to die. Dang, look at that. You died because you didn't shield a single fucking time. He cancels it because he needs to reload again. He does not need to reload after missing 1 bullet, okay, or 1 beam. You need to stop reloading every 6 seconds. You need to stop fucking running it down and not shielding. You are dead on cooldown because you take too much damage.
4, 3, 2.
If you were truly a good tank player, you could climb through bronze with 0 healing.
Don't get that vehicle
Literally 0.
We'll do this the same way we always do. Together.
Okay, 0 is a little much, but like less than 1,000. Off of just health packs, how little damage you actually take, and how fast you go kill their backline. So there's a bunch of penny nests on the left side. That's a big threat in bronze. Those should be killed first. Those should be killed anyways, not even just in bronze. You should shoot them. You should look to the left and actually shoot them. You should look to the left and actually shoot them. Okay. Alright, that was actually not bad. I'll give you that. That was pretty good. But you know what would be great? If those penny mines weren't there, that way you could walk forward at the end of your diamond form and keep doing big damage. Your team is actually kind of rolling. Your Groot kind of just walled off their entire team from actually getting kills, and the Groot walls get so much value in this rank. Holy fucking shit, I didn't realize how good Groot was in bronze. So you're 100 charge. Stop fucking reloading every 6 seconds! Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have an aneurysm if you keep this up! Okay, alright, so I'm gonna give you a legitimate little something, okay? Actual, legitimate, rare footage, good tip, okay? All the best Emma players stay at 100% charge as long as they can. Do you want to know how you do this? The way you do this is by shooting things like Loki clones or whatever as you're moving, and then you use your diamond form as a way to keep it rolling. So theoretically, you're not going to be able to do it in this fight, but in future fights, you see that rocket actually that ended up being there? Hang on, wait a minute. You actually could have done it. So if you theoretically actually played this perfectly, like played the way I would have played in this rank, I wouldn't have turned around for them. I would have realized, yeah, they can figure it out. They're 1v6, right? I would have kept looking forward and popped my diamond form and kept walking. This guy walks back from spawn, and you could use him as a free kill and a way to keep your charge up. Your diamond form keeps you from losing charge on your left click. And getting at 100 charge is the best thing you could do. So because you're not at 100 charge, you're going to be fucking wet noodle status for the first 10 seconds. But if you had played forward and kept playing aggressive, you could have used your shield, killed the rocket that was up here, and actually sustained it long enough for your supports to swing this corner, even though there's a couple that are back. And also, you never shoot the penny nest. It's pissing me off. You also play really, really, really scared for a tank player. Like, really scared for a tank player. Like, really scared. Like, almost like bitch level for tank player. Diamond? Diamond? Any diamonders? Any diamonders? Any diamonders? You could have popped diamond and just immediately choked that, slammed that guy into the ground and made him scream, "Mommy?" My god, please stop reloading after 2 seconds. You also still have your shield that's sitting back there and not getting recharged. You should pull that back. Your shield is still sitting there at 1 HP. Your shield is still sitting there at 1 HP. There you go. So you are not able to multitask. You unfortunately can only do one thing at a time. You're doing them not that bad. Ult does the same. That is true. Ult does do the same. Oh my goodness. You know what would have been nice? If you would pop diamond form and slam that guy out of his ult. Could you have done that? Absolutely. If you had the reaction time somewhere higher than a grandma watching QVC at 11 p.m., and maybe the mechanics somewhere higher than a fucking green apple coming off of the shelf of a Whole Foods, I think you could have done it. But you gotta get those things together. If you ult here at 76 HP, God fucking help me. Okay, now you could. Oh yeah, after the soul bond, that was actually good. Where are you going though? Where? Either commit or don't. Commit or don't. You did neither. That's okay. Either commit forward or commit backwards. Pick one. Stop being indecisive. You're not trying to fucking pick where you're gonna eat dinner that night. All right, pick one. You either hold W or you hold S. Pick one. Okay. I don't care if we're going to Chipotle or Taco Bell. I don't give a fuck. Pick one. Fucking pick one. Okay. See that group? Yeah, farm his ass. Yeah, farm his ass. Your shield's low though. You drop your shield. If you drop your shield, okay. So, little known fact. Okay. So these unfortunate bronzies / new players, not experienced hero shooter gurus like myself, do not understand the ideology that your health pool is a fucking resource. So you see how you have 600 motherfucking HP? Well, your bum ass is afraid of losing out of that 650 HP. I'm not. So I'll walk up, keep that shield recharging to get it all the way back up to 450 or 500, whatever the fuck it is. And I'll lose, what, 200-300 health? You know why? Because my supports will heal me back up. That's fine. I know they'll be fine. And then when I start getting a little low, I'll pop that shield out. You put your shield out at 71 HP and it just breaks. And now guess what? Now you have no shield to save yourself if you actually get into trouble. So, don't be a bitch. Don't be afraid to take some damage. Don't be afraid to play forward. And also, if I don't see you pop this diamond form and slam this BP so fucking hard that he screams mommy, I'm gonna be real mad at you. This is peak mommy hour and you're not doing it. Diamond form, kick. Diamond form, kick. Ain't no way I just watched you walk through that, man, because you don't know how the third person aiming works. If you don't, brother, pop your fucking diamond form and start kicking some ass. This is pissing me off. You do not have the mechanics for this. You have lost, you will lose all your... I see why we're not diamond forming. I see it. I understand now. Our diamond form mechanics are even worse than a green apple at a fucking Whole Foods. This is like 3 weeks stale bread found under the shelf at a market basket. The fuck is this?
High flats.
Squeeze me thing to 18 months. I appreciate it, dude. You cannot be playing behind your supports. If you play behind your supports, you go and do nothing, and they go boom. Do you see that BP? If you track him, use your eyes. And your Namor got him. All right, now you have Soul Bond. Walk! Help! Help them! Help them! Help them! Kill the pennies! Kill the penny something! Shoot the fucking... any of them! I literally... either shoot the thing... where are you going? Foxing in 4 months. The person you've slammed is the 1 HP Groot. I'm gonna fucking cry. Dude, this BP is putting you in a mixtape right now. You ended up on a TikTok. Oh my goodness. So this would actually be prime ult usage right here. Would have been right there at the end of that point. I know they can't, but like just to be sure that they're not going to come back and wipe your entire team, because that guy has been wiping your entire team, that would have been peak. This even would be peak. You have multiple people that are just standing there. This is peak Emma Frost hours. But instead, you are cowering in fear behind your... You're in the back line. You guys are hanging out. We steamrolled them. Oh yeah, they did say they'd steamrolled them. Where's the steamrolling? Is the steamrolling in the room with us? Shield? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I already know why you won this game. Your backline is actually fucking goated. Yo, whoever these two are, by the way, back here, I don't think deserve to be bronze. I don't know. I think these two might actually be the fucking goats. Every single one of these invis ults have been top tier.
I am ready to put on a show.
Tremble before fast.
I suppose that helps.
Slam that BP. Wait, I just realized. You're right. Your Adam has 14 final hits. He is literally the #1 player on your team in last hits right now. That is crazy. Your support line is actually Omega carrying. Why did you... Yo, ain't no fucking way. I just watched you do that. Ain't no motherfucking... Hello? You fucked up so bad you broke the replay viewer. The replay viewer doesn't even want to look. It's like, I don't want to see this shit, man. Fucking turn it off. Turn it off. I've never had that happen. Your shit was so... That diamond form was so ass, you broke the replay viewer. It actually froze the whole client. The whole game's broken. I can't even escape. And now I hear crickets. Do you hear crickets? Do you guys hear that? It's like crickets and campfire. I think it's you getting cooked. Hang on. We'll turn it up. Yeah, I think that's you getting cooked right now. I can hear it in the background. Yeah. for sure. All right, well, I gotta figure out a way to close out of the game. It's fucking fucked. 1651. Remember 1651. Sinister Phantom thing the 4 months. Ruby Wolf thing the 25 months. Chat, I think it broke my whole PC. I think it's literally etched into my monitor now because I closed out the game and it's still alive. I'm gonna attempt the task manager. Task manager undefeated. Good lord. I haven't seen someone do that in a while. Alright, let me launch. Excuse you? Nope, you're excused. So how's your guys' day going? Good. That's good. Hot as fuck there. Me here too. I turned my AC down earlier because my apartment was actually nice and cold, and I started streaming, and my PC just turned my room into a fucking cooker. Working overtime, watching you rage currently? Wait, what do you do that you're working overtime at 4:46 on a Monday? Well, I guess actually time zones exist. Yeah, that was probably a stupid. That was a stupid. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I still got the code. I got it. Okay. 1651.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm gonna go 1644 because I was backing up anyways. Alright. Alright, I gotta look at this atrocious fucking diamond form. Ready? So here it is. You pop the diamond form, right? So instead of actually doing anything with it, you jump forward, right? Which is fine. You go for the E, you missed. And then, with 4 seconds left, maybe it's 3, I think it's 4. Maybe it's 3. 3 seconds left. You could have kept punching that Groot. You could have kicked him into the fucking cart and done big damage. You could have kicked him into the Luna. You could have done so many things. You decided to cancel it instead. Not shield yourself. Hit E on the Groot, who's got a wall 2 inches from your forehead, and then just go. Bop. Not a shield in sight. Not a shield in sight. Bro's got 400 shield. Decides, nah, I'm good. Your supports are literally doing God's fucking work out there, and you're still dying. Speaking of God's work, you got rezzed. Ain't no way I just watched you die. Yo, at least the other guy used it as a movement tech. You didn't even fucking use it as a movement tech. You just pressed that thing for fun. Oh my god, I swear to G. Your invis is actually the fucking go, by the way. So that ult actually wasn't terrible. I'm gonna be honest with you, that ult was actually kind of fine. You actually do get multiple out of it. That was actually a good ult. Unfortunately, your group blocked it, so. Don't be afraid. I know there's an Iron Man ult, but don't be afraid. That was actually a good ult. I was gonna give you full credit. Unfortunately, the group blocked it off, most of it. But you still actually got multiple people, so that was pretty good. I will give you credit on that one. But it's also partly because, like, their team's kind of stupid. Yo. And also, your Adam is just the GOAT. That guy's got 15 final hits. Brother, your Adam almost has as much damage as you on Emma. I'm sorry. I need to kick you in the dick real quick. Brother, I'm like, you need to learn to actually have impact. Because like a lot of this time, you are kind of just running around in circles and not having big impact. Yeah, but he's Adam. Yeah, but he's Emma. Emma is like arguably the highest DPS tank in the game, other than a really good Groot with really good walls. The Groot has 32,000 as an example, by the way. Their Groot has 20,000. All right? We're not even fucking close. We're not even fucking close. He used quad for all, 15%. All right, that's actually an elite reference. I get it. Yo, real talk, really, I know this is like really random and probably not why you're here for, but have you guys seen all the TikToks about Brawn for all with Brawny, like getting better in the G League, and he's at 15% of Brawn for all? Dude, it is so fucking funny. If you know what I'm talking about, it is peak. Anyways, all right, let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Only 60 seconds left.
Why are you at their spawn door? What the fuck is this? Listen, I got no problem with a spawn hole, but like, there's no reason to be just shielding the front of the spawn door. That's gonna get no value. You're just gonna break your shield for no reason. Stop. Oh my god, stop shooting two things and then insta-reloading. It's pissing me off. Okay? Their Groot's kind of feeding. That's a slam. Go, Groot. Yo. I literally just started salivating, looking at this poor Cloak and Dagger stuck in a corner by herself in dagger form, not even cloak form. This is an immediate shift, kick into the wall, choke slam, delete, make them uninstall type moment, and you just don't take it because you don't know what you're doing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Instead, oh my god. Instead, we're on our 9th reload without hitting something. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Oh my god! Please hit something! Please! Oh my god! Your comp? You thought it was your comp? You thought the reason why you were losing was your comp? No, no, no. I'll tell you right now the reason why you were losing. It was because your fucking god teammates were not going crazy. Alright, so you go back thing versus Groot? Is it because they have an Iron Man? You want to punch him out of the sky? I don't know about that one, Chief, but alright. Do you even know how to do the tech? Where are you going? Jumping to them is fucking crazy work. Your other tank is literally an alt account, I think, or a Smurf account. He literally is killing everybody. Why are you just left clicking? I know you got 2 final hits, but I think I could have counted the amount of damage you did on one hand.
The current score is 3.
Brother, you want to look at the absolute god's work that's happening on the other side here, by the way. He TP's in late, onto their back line. 1. They pop Adam. Boom. 2. He waits for the self-res, immediately goes for the self-res. Boom. Yo, brother, I hate to break it to you, but you are getting absolutely hard carried this game. Hard carried.
3, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
That was the Atom? Wait, was it the Atom? Wait, that was the Atom? Okay, so the Atom is just fucking God Gamer. It is. Yeah, the Atom, yeah, that guy is just probably a Smurf account. That guy's just fucking God's gift to gaming, apparently. Just either that or that guy's stuck in bronze and just can't climb because of either A, he's just not playing enough games, or B, he just keeps rolling Timmy teammates.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
All right. So, if I see you spamming left click on thing here, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm just saying. And if you jump straight at them and start left clicking, I'm gonna go even crazier. That's actually a good slam. Wait. Are you? Is this like a weird attempt at appeal? No. Yo, right click. Yo, brother, right click. Right click. Right click. Right click. Right click. Yes, that is thing gameplay. You right click. Literally right click only. What? Keep, yep, okay. Stop left clicking. Stop left clicking. Yep, okay. Listen, do you notice how, like, you're only at 63 to ult? And your Groot has ult? And your Invis already has ult? Meanwhile, you're playing Thing versus triple support double tank. You should be the fastest ult on the field, and it's not even close. You hit every right click, it's 10% fucking ult charge. Instantly. Every single time.
4, 2, 3.
Every single time. So, hey, listen. Alright? You got real lucky in this game. Your teammates were crazy. You are not going to have that every game. If you actually wanted to climb, and you actually wanted to get better, you actually need to, 1, get the mechanical skill of somewhat better than a fucking pencil during diamond form. 2, stop reloading every 3 seconds. 3, your ults are actually pretty decent. Give me credit. And 4, fucking shield something for once, man. Goddamn do it. Cool. All right, there you go, though. Actually, I want to check their profile. See how much they've advanced since they last submitted it. So they've ranked up, it looks like. They're 22 and 55, so they have a negative win rate. Unlucky. They did make it to silver at some point. And then... Uh-oh. Oh and 7 on the Luna? That's tough. Wait a minute, hang on. How the fuck are you 0 and 7 on Luna with 800 healing? What happened? Maybe they swapped? Oh, did they fucking swap all right? Oh, did they swap all right? That's a lot of swapping. Hello? Okay, how about this 5 and 13? Oh my god, brother, you play too many characters. 5 and 13 with the BP, Hawkeye, Punisher, Cat, Mag, Torch. Yeah, the DPS ain't it. I'm just being honest with you, man. The DPS definitely ain't it. I saw your mechanics. This ain't it. Okay? Listen, you don't have to be the most mechanically talented player to play tank. Tank is a lot of macro. I'd put those down immediately. Put that down immediately. Why? You play so many characters, game in and game out. Oh my goodness. Wait, you had 4 deaths and you played 5 different characters. Or 4 different characters. You swapped in every death. That's crazy. Oh, you're getting an additional. Stop swapping so much. Dude, there's no person on the planet that can play this many characters. Especially in bronze. Like, you're not gonna get any better. You're playing Wolverine, Ultron, Thing, and Venom. I couldn't think of a more crazy, weird lineup. How'd you win this game 6 and 3? Oh, I see how you won. Wait, I just realized, wait, this is the game you just played. You sent me a fucking ego VOD. They sent, the 41 and 10 is the game they just played. Wait a minute, that is by far the best game on this list. You sent me a fucking ego VOD, you little shit. You little fucking shit. You sent me a goddamn ego VOD. Yo, why has nobody ever submit these 0 and 7 games? You know, like 7 and 14, 5 and 7. Why no 5 and 7 game? Can we watch one? All right, bonus content. Really quick. Bonus content.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Why is that guy's name Nut and...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3...
All right,
2,
bonus content is at 2 times speed, though.
capture the mission area.
Okay, because I don't want to spend too much time on this. This is DLC. Brother, where the fuck are you going? Brother, this is not Captain America. This is fucking Captain Communism. What the fuck did I just witness?
Looks like the mission area
Yo, swapping time?
The mission area is yours.
Sorry, soldier. These come in real handy.
Oh, brother, missing melees at point blank range is crazy fucking work.
Sorry, soldier.
What are we doing down here?
These come in real.
I just realized, wait, why were we down here?
Coming through.
You're burning your abilities to... But you hit one melee attack on a melee character at melee range.
A little help.
Brother, these mechanics need help. Big help. Okay, so there's our first swap to Emma. Okay, hey, you know what? Waiting for your team. Hey, W. Slam him. You know, you could have just went diamond form, slam that guy. It would have probably been pretty good. Your shield is still behind you in spawn, by the way. By the way, I think they just took it back. Did they just take it back? I think they literally just took it back. Whoops. Is it? Is that the one? Wait, where is it? Where is their shield? Is that theirs? Wait, did they take it back? Did I not realize they took it back? Wait, am I losing my marbles? Oh, they did take it back. Oh, okay, they took it back like literally as I went to swap over. Okay, they did swap it back. I don't know why you're running in at 100 HP and then running into their backline with a bunch of penny nut mines. This is why, by the way, Penny has like a 60% win rate, by the way, because of shit like that. Brother, you can. Oh my fucking Christ. Oh my fucking Christ. I think it broke the replay viewer again. It broke the replay viewer again. This is bad. This is bad. Brother. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now drop faster.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
These kind of things worry me a little because it shows you aren't learning what is wrong. You can't grapple and jump at the same time. It doesn't work. So when you try it 5 times in a row, I think you got surprised it worked that time. But when you try it 5 times in a row and it doesn't work 5 times in a row, you gotta try something new, you know? Where are they?
All you need to do is capture the
Oh, we're
mission
playing
area.
Adam?
Got it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe I'll ask Tony.
Why no look left?
My cosmic might return.
You just you don't have your cooldowns. You just used all 3 of your cooldowns. You just used both your heals and your soul bond right as the fight started.
Capture the mission area.
Rivals, hero shooters are not games where you're supposed to just press your buttons as fast as you can. If you press your buttons as fast as you can because they're funny buttons, you will lose every game no matter what. You have to save them for unique situations, and every character is played differently, which is why typically people get really good at 1, 2, or 3 characters and go from there, because you have to play every one of them so differently. If you just immediately press all your buttons and then like run to the point and just immediately keep exploding, you're not learning anything. You're just dead on cooldown. And then you're gonna swap again. You left the game. Nah. Nah, no way.
Keep going.
Yo, help, help, hello, help, 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 help. Maybe it was a DC?
Glory is almost yours. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Another epic victory.
Did you rage quit? Why did it not show it as abandoned though? It didn't even show it as abandoned. It actually just says like a normal loss. It should be a not completed. Well, that was embarrassingly quick. That's what he said. Anyways. Yeah, that was something. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Boom, boom. Alright. Cool. Let me see. So I have 1, 2 more. And I'm here tomorrow. And okay, so I'll save these 2 for tomorrow. Alright, that was a good one. Cool. Alright. Chat. I'm gonna let you guys vote. Well, sort of vote. I'm gonna let you tentatively vote. We can discuss, but then again, this is a dictatorship, so I get to override you if I want. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 1,000.
I was rebuilt to be a weapon, but now I'm the one who
Not
pulls the
actually.
trigger.
That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is...
Here they come.
How did you guys all get it? It was 69. That's crazy.
Personal.
I'm thinking of 2 things today. I'm thinking either, 1, we continue the Terraria run that we had going, because I'm only here for another couple days. I'm only here for like 2 or 3 more days. I have more codes. I'm going to do 1 tomorrow, and I'm going to do 1 Wednesday, and then I'm gone for like a week. So I got more spectating to do, but I'm not doing any more today. We could either keep Terraria going that we were playing last week before all the stuff came up with Rivals this week, or weird, throwing you a curveball. We could go see what palworld looks like. I haven't played palworld since like it came out like over a year ago, and apparently there's been a bunch of content since then, and they've changed the game a bunch. I thought it might be cool. I actually never technically finished the game. Like I never got to level 50. So
incoming.
I think it would be cool to see like all the stuff that they maybe have done.
Double KO.
Nothing personal.
You won the palworld tournament though? I did win the palworld tournament. Yo, Retro, are you here by the way? New game file? I probably wouldn't want to do a new game file because like I'm assuming all the stuff that got added is for like post game. You know what I mean?
Got one.
Will you try Warframe? They're bringing a tutorials quest. Actually, yeah, someone from the Warframe dev team was on or was here in my chat earlier, who I'm friends with, and I asked them, I'm like, is it time? And they're like, it's kind of time. And I was like, all right, when I'm back next week. So next week, when I have time and everything I have, all the big stuff I've been doing is finally settled, that'll be a good time for it. So
here they come.
That's who Beth is. Yeah, Beth used to work on the Overwatch team, now works for Warframe. So. Yeah, apparently new player experience used to be very difficult for Warframe, and they've worked on it a ton to make it more new player friendly.
3 down.
So yeah. Now Beth. Although I think I actually met a good amount of the Warframe team at PAX. There was like one of their, they do like streams sometimes. There was like a stream that they did from PAX East, and I'm in it. I'm in it. I was in the front row somewhere. Yeah.
Target neutralized.
What was it? It was a dev stream. It was a dev stream at the time.
Here they come.
So what are we watching right now? You're watching me talk to chat and decide what we're gonna do next, because I've already farmed my content for the day, and so then I'm going to either...
Not today.
I think we're gonna do palworld. I asked Retro if we can get a palworld thumbnail, but I don't know if he hasn't responded yet. I might like play a game or two while we wait, if he's needs a little time for it, because unfortunately when you stream on YouTube, you always have to have a thumbnail. So, yeah, I need to have that made for it. Although he's not responding, so I don't know if he's there. When's the ZZZ? So I figured ZZZ would also have to wait till after I'm done with this week, because this week, so
another one off my list.
I know it's probably frustrating, but like, I've been super busy the last like couple months and working on stuff, and this week I'm almost done. And yeah, the bowling training arc, I'm almost done. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Pal was fun when I got bored of it for a while. Me too, but I played it over a year ago, so I think it'd be cool to like go back and, you know what I mean, see what it looks like. He's in the shower? Who's in the shower? Who's in the shower? Retro? Wait, how do you know that?
Target neutralized.
How do you know that? Is he? Are you there with him? Are you in his house? How did you?
Here they come.
You inspired me to whoop tail on Overwatch. So you want to know a fun fact? So the other day, I was clearing out a bunch of notifications on stuff, and I found this Instagram DM that someone was like, hey, I know you don't play Overwatch anymore, but I used to, which isn't totally true, but I know you don't play Overwatch anymore, but I want you to know I was just playing a game, and I was rolling on Rhine so hard that the enemy team said, why am I playing against 2017 flats right now? This is crazy. I was like, that's wild.
Not today.
That was a good one. Other weird DMs, other weird things. One of my mods screenshotted. There was a message in my VODs channel that was like, what was it? Someone said, I'm currently at work, but I'm peeking in for a moment, and I saw a post saying streamers yell for their mods to control the chat like medieval lords would call for their guards, and I immediately thought about you. I was like, what? Oh man. Okay. All right. I might just use a placeholder thumbnail until Retro fucking comes back, because I don't want to wait too long. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. When I get back, YouTube, I'm actually gonna end your guys' stream, because YouTube gets really weird if you stream multiple games. And I typically don't like to do that unless it's like a sponsored thing and like they ask for it. So I'm gonna end the YouTube stream but it's not gonna be the end of the stream. It will go back up in like 2 or 3 minutes, and it will be palworld. So it's not like going anywhere. I just have to like reset it by doing a new stream, so like the VOD becomes its own thing. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. So if you're on the YouTube side, I gotta do that, and then if you're on the TikTok side, I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I'll have to like end the TikTok stream and then like restart it. So if you're on the TikTok side, you can come to YouTube, you can come to Twitch chat, or you can just hit the follow button. That way, it'll bring you back. Because normally I'd say just keep scrolling, but it might not be in your algorithm because I don't know what the fuck the TikTok algorithm is going to look like for palworld. So, all right, give me 2 minutes because I'm going to have to restart YouTube. I'm going to have to restart Twitch. I'm going to go pee. When I get back, I'm going to do that. BRB.
Incoming!
Oh. All right, let's make the swap, shall we? Let's make the swap. So if you're on the TikTok side or the YouTube side, streams are gonna go down, but they will be back. I'm just gonna be playing some palworld. So I haven't seen what that game looks like for a while. TikTok, I will be right back. YouTube, you're going next. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Just refresh the channel. You'll see the new stream. BRB.